What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Corey, and this is Get Sharp. Oh boy, today was an interesting day. Woke up, it's Thursday, Little Friday, but guess what? Tomorrow's 4th of July, a federal holiday, and as a bank employee, I get banker hours, so I got tomorrow off. It's a great way to start the day. On my lunch break, I was trying to figure out if I was going to run by the local thrift store to see if they had any kitchen knives. I was just there last Friday, and they were wiped out. Like, their inventory hadn't changed in like a week or two. So I didn't have very high hopes. I had to make a stop in the area. Hey, a funny thing, I'm sitting at I make my stop, and I'm at this stop sign on the main road. And 9 times out of 10, you're forced to go right, even though you want to go left, because it's just impossible to go left at this spot, right? Pull out, bunch of cars in front of me, and I'm like, well, looks like I'm going to have to go right, pull into a driveway, turn around, down the road, whatever, right? All the cars in front of me move, I look left, no one to be seen, look right, no one to be seen, the thrift store's across the street. I can literally go straight across the street into their parking lot. I looked at it as the universe was telling me, go straight. So I went straight. And boy, am I glad I did. I scored today. I walk in, there's a family at the counter where these knives are always at. And they just had a big Super Nintendo video game collection come in. So this guy's gone through all these super common games. And anyways, I'm waiting. He's got his whole friggin' family there. Him, his wife's not pregnant, but she's got one of those things with a brand new baby in it. And then they got 3 kids in the shopping cart, and then 2 kids on the side of the shopping cart. One kid keeps bumping into me and just being nice and patient, and just standing there. But I don't want to look like I'm part of the family. I want to be distinguished so the lady behind the counter knows, like, hey, I need your fucking help when these guys are done. So, stood there 5 minutes, and the whole time I'm getting glimpses of the display, and just from one end to the other, knives. There was a big kitchen, there was 2 kitchen sets, actually. But at the bottom, they always have the knives individually, sitting there individually. It had to be 5 feet, 6 feet of just knives. I'm like, God, I wonder what's in there. Anyways, finally, I made eye contact with the wife a couple times, who I could tell she was getting impatient with her husband. So I started acting a little impatient, knowing that in 3, 2, 1, she's going to use me as an excuse to get him to move his fucking ass, which she did, and said, hey, John, whatever his name was, looks like this guy behind you's looking to wait, and he turns, looks at me. He's like, oh, do you want to look in this counter? I said, yeah. And he's like, oh, well, let me just look at these books real quick and I'll get out of your way. Has the lady pull out the books. He looks at the books, and you know what he tells her? We don't have a bookshelf. And walks off. Why'd you put what? Why are you asking if, not owning a bookshelf is the determining factor to whether or not you're about to buy a book? Why are you even looking at them in the first place? Alright, so John and his family walk away, finally. Lady looks at me, she recognizes me, she's like, you want to look at the knives? It's like, yes. Let's take a look at those blocks real quick. Maybe we'll get lucky. Pulls them up. Yeah. Big lots, Kmart knife blocks. It's like, no, not these ones. And then I was like, guys got a lot of knives. I hate to have them pull every single one of them out. She's like, don't worry about it. I'd rather work with you anyway. I was like, all right, cool. So I tell her, all right. This one. You could skip all those. This one. She starts pulling them up. And I said, I want to see that one first. That one is this one. A Westhoff classic utility knife. $4.99. So I got that. Going through, there was a honing rod, J.A. Hinkles. These things are like $20 right now, new. 75 cents. And then, so we're going through, she puts that lot back. And I say, okay, the bigger knives of them were other on my right side, her left. And there was a pink box over them. So I say, hey, like, I want to see the ones under the pink box. Starting from that black one to your left, I want to see all those if I can. And I said, but not the black one. Pulls them up. And she, of all of those, they were, what, Caliphane? It's some company that had a deal with Macy's and may still have a deal. They did like kitchenwares, like pots and pans and stuff. There was a ton of those. They're good knives, but like, I don't know if they'd have much resale value. I sure as hell don't, so I passed on all those. Kind of second guessing myself on those anyways. But then, so I find this. And when I pick it up, immediately I'm like, oh shit, like this thing fits. I have no idea what this knife is. I'll do a zoom in for you in a second. Actually, edit zoom in now. Okay, so it says Ichiban on it. Google, Ichiban, chef's knife. Nothing, couldn't find it. Yep, I can't find this thing. I did a Google image search, where you hold your camera and you hold down the button and it analyzes it, it looks for it, and does image comparisons. Nothing. I've been around the block a few times. I've been in business, so I see an R with a circle on it. That tells me, oh, this company's it's a registered trademark. So take my ass over to the USTPO, US Trademark Filing System, search them up, can't find them in there. So I'm like, oh, maybe they're registered abroad. I'll have time to figure that out. But anyways, if anyone here can help me figure out who the hell this company is, I'd love to know more about more about this knife. It feels really good. And soon enough, we're going to find out if the steel is hard or soft. But yeah, this thing was, this guy here was $7.99, I think. All in, I was like $13, under $13. So I'm gonna today, we're putting a 14-degree edge on this guy. And by this evening, it'll be on eBay. In fact, I'm going to put the link to eBay in the description below. I'm hoping to maybe get, I'm thinking $50. I can get 50 for it. I don't know if that's being a little too greedy or not. But I do need to recover some of the money I've spent on knives in this business. So it's capitalism, Really cool. I kind of want to keep it for myself too, like Westoffs are great knives. But it, doesn't have the Westhoff edge on it anymore. It's been folded up here. It's got some edge down. Nah, not really. It's not very sharp. But the good news is, no one tried to sharpen it with one of those janky kitchen sharpeners. So there's literally no damage. I think I'll be the first one to touch this edge since Westhoff. Yeah, got a little cut there. Heel. Let's try the heel first. Nothing in the center. Nothing. Kind of towards the tip. I don't even know how I cut it that one time. It's super, super, super dull. But let's get some close-ups of these so y'all can kind of examine, you know, how these things look. This guy here, someone was naughty and tried to sharpen it with a cheap sharpener. It's actually got a burr on it right now. So someone managed to put a burr on it, but that's as far as they got. I'm really excited to hear more about this guy. It just, I don't know, there's something about the weight balance to it. It feels like, this feels like a really good knife. Alright guys, so here they are. Hopefully the exposure's not crazy. It's kind of difficult to photograph and film blades. But first and foremost, we have the Ichiban at the bottom of the frame. And yeah, this is a, like I said, a very heavy knife. I'll do more close-ups in a minute of the edges. In the center, we have the Hinkle's, I don't know if that'll show up or not, but that's our Hinkle's honing rod. And look at this, 99 cents, right? So I would pull out $1, get to the counter on this one, 75 cents. Because red tags are 25% off today. What? Okay. And then lastly, the current star of the show, coming in at $5, the classic Wasop. This is a 16 centimeter utility knife. And yeah, when I saw that bad boy right there, I was like, oh yeah, today's gonna be a good day. But yeah, this one's in really, really good shape. Alright guys, and here's a super close-up. Definitely dirty. Can see that burr a little bit there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed those close-ups. But yeah, you know, life can really throw us some crazy curveballs. One day you're smashing a $1,000 camera, the next day your pet of 13 years is nearly dead and you're rushing him to the ER. And a week later, that same pet is looking better than ever. You got that camera replaced, and you get blessed by the universe with a couple really cool finds. Just, that's the beauty of life, right? the ups and the downs, and yeah, I'm super grateful that Ace is okay. In fact, on my next video, we're gonna sharpen the West off here, and I gotta introduce y'all to Ace. If anyone's meant for a camera, it's that little guy. A lot prettier than I am. So thank you again, you guys. I really am having a lot of fun making these videos and trying not to break any more cameras. Don't forget, stab that like button. Apparently it helps. It's supposed to boost how many people can see my show, and we are currently at 32 subscribers. We're back to 1 a day, gaining 1 a day. Whereas right before Ace got sick, we were on 2 a day. Yeah. So once I get to 50, my goal at the end of the summer is 500. But cool thing, once we hit 50 subscribers, I can live stream in here. That's gonna get a little fucking crazy. So I won't have any opportunity to edit out stuff that comes to my mind. Little nerve-wracking, but can't get canceled when you're a nobody, right? Well, anyways, guys, thank you again for checking me out, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.